Hello everybody, today is Friday, April 29th. The Emini SP is just about to close in 1 minute. I just want to bring over the time and sales. We've got just a few seconds before the end. You can see my computer clock. It's just about 30 seconds or so before the regular session close. So we can see the time and sales, the last trade going to tick off pretty soon here. So quite a day, another downslide in the markets. Before I continue, first the required disclaimer. Okay, pretty decent day for the auto trader today. First up, we have the crude oil on the Super Rink 07 tick, which has been featured quite a bit in our videos, one of our most consistent performers. This one hit its goal today and had no slippage on the end. Uh, see our daily goal here, 1200, loss limit is 1000. So two trades, pretty good entry and exit. And of course, there was more to go here had we had a higher profit target. The second trade was good for, it entered at 46.62 and covered at, it looks like 26 or so. So that was nearly 40 ticks, almost 40 ticks on the second trade, and there was two contracts traded here, so 80 ticks on that trade. Okay, next up is the 30-year Treasury Bond on the Superenco 2 tick, and this is using the line break algorithm, and this eventually hit its goal in about 2 hours of trading. And we see our goal here at 1500 with a loss limit of 1200. So that was hit, and when the goal is hit, a market order is issued. So this one had some slippage on the end. Okay, next up is the Emini SP on the Superenco 12 tick, and this one did 1125 for the day on two contracts, and there was 4 trades here, 2 winners and 2 losers. And this one caught the really nice rally into the close. Just want to remind everybody that our trades are labeled so that if the trade is a historical trade, then it is marked, and that means the chart has been refreshed. This one, obviously, I have real-time trading set, so it starts flat. So looking back, there is no historical trades, but I'll show that on the next chart. Anyway, pretty good performance here on the E-mini S&P. $1,000 profit in the E-mini S&P is 80 ticks. So it's pretty difficult to achieve in the E-mini S&P. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P on the Superenco 6 tick, and this did good yesterday as well as today, and this one only has a goal of 750, so I'm trying a little bit higher time frame than the 4 tick on the E-mini S&P, and this has actually turned out pretty good. This is a limit order with a pullback of 2 ticks. This one hit its goal with positive slippage on the end. So there was only 4 trades on this chart. This is also using the line break algorithm, and it starts trading at 12:30. Okay, so wanted to show you that if there is an H next to the trade, that means it was taken not in real time, but previously, or the chart had been refreshed. So there can be slight differences in the entries and the exits when trades have an H to it, next to it. So solid performance here on the Superenco 6 tick. Okay, next up is the Emini SP on the Super Rink 04 tick, and this also hit its goal. This one also starts trading at 12:30, and it looks like there was 5 winners and 1 loser. A loser at the very beginning, and then followed by 4 winning trades in a row. As I've stated before, it's very difficult for anyone to get these entry positions and exits manually trading. I had a call today. It was interesting. Somebody was talking about how their stops always get hit, as if the powers that be know where your stops are and they're stop hunting and so forth. In all my years of experience, really that's not true. What is more true is that it's the placement of your entry that determines whether your stop gets hit. So if your entries are close enough to the right place, then your stops don't get hit. Something to think about in your trading. Okay, next up is the gold contract on the Super Rink 06 tick, and this has been featured quite a bit as well. This one did 560 for the day. There was a number of trades, but nevertheless closed in profitable territory. This one's actually been pretty consistent. Okay, next up is the E-mini S&P on the Super Rink 04 tick, and this one hit its goal. And this one starts trading at 130. This one hit its goal in 2 trades, interestingly enough. Okay, next up is the crude oil contract on the Precision Renko. And once again, these are limit orders, and this has been a pretty solid performer. This one did 670 for the day. Not a whole lot of trades here. Okay, we've been showing the crude oil on a actual line break chart, and this one's managed to do 400 for the day. This one is beginning to show some consistency. I've been following it a bit. Okay, so back to one of the most consistent performing setups that we have on the crude oil Super Rank 07 tick, hitting its goal at 1200 with no slippage on the market order at the end. There was quite a few winning systems today. Okay, that's all for this video. If you'd like to find out more about the BWT Precision Auto Trader, please visit our website or send us an email to systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thanks for watching today.